Hey, Carl, it's time to shill. We're going to be back at Hackamania this year.
Can you believe people are not going to go to Hackamania? That'd be crazy.
What are they, stupid moron idiots?
You'd be the dumbest idiot to not go to Hackamania.
It's in Las Vegas. Sit at home.
It's in Las Vegas. So there's a perfect excuse to get out to Las Vegas right off the top. And then there's live podcasts with all your friends hosting them.
Carl, we had a request. Someone sent us an email this week and asked us to be on our show.
Yes, we did. That's correct.
Yeah, I don't want to tease who it is, but you can guess who would request to be on the Creep Off at Hackamania. The only way you're going to find out is if you're there.
That's true, because we will drop no hints about who would be into really gross things that happen when we talk about people losing all their bodily fluids when they're murdered. So you'll have no idea who might be our special guest on the Creep Off.
Fluids. Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know either.
That's a good tease. No clue. Either way, you get your tickets right now at hackamania.com, and I believe there's still a 10% off promo code. Is that correct, Carl?
That's correct. It is Creep.
All right, let's giddy up and get this show going.
You're listening to the Karl Network.
If you're a kid, don't get on here, okay? See, that's how you do a disclaimer. Okay? You tell the kids to get out the fuck off the damn page.
Attention parents, what you're about to see is not suitable for kids. Shoot, it's not even suitable for some grown-ups. You might want to walk away now if you ain't into these type of things.
I'm going to give the people what they want. Sensation, horror, shock.
I'm going to deliver the goods because I'm alive and I'm not backing down.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Vomit-inducing thing.
Hola, creepos. Welcome to another episode of your favorite true crime podcast, the show about creeps by creeps for you creeps. I'm your host. My name is Vinny, and joining me as always, it's hot Carl.
What is happening, Vinny Paulino? Good to see you, my friend.
It's great to see you too. Happy Super Chat Monday.
Oh my gosh.
Happy Carlmas week.
With all of the holidays going on, I forget that it's Super Chat Monday today. That's amazing.
December, man. Always so many gifts to buy.
So much going on. Your big half birthday is coming up later this week.
Yep.
That's a big deal for everyone.
Vin
there.
teeth and a quarter, whatever
you want to call it. Sure.
I'm bad at fractions.
Yep.
Either way, man, I'm really happy about it. And I got to tell you something,
I even
Carl.
said half birthday.
I'm really excited to announce something, Carl.
What's that?
I believe I have set a record for completion of a creep off consequence.
Let me explain what this show is real quick, and then I want to get into that because I'm intrigued by it.
Great.
This is a show where Vinny and I bring the biggest creeps that we can find in a certain category. Today, it is creeps from Indiana, because I believe we're celebrating John's recent stand-up show. That was
it's the kid who won the Heisman.
Oh, right. Heisman thing.
Yeah.
So Vinny and I both bring a creep in. We present who we think is the biggest creep in that category. You all listen and watch, and then you decide who brought the bigger creep. And you go over to patreon.com/thecreepoff. You do not have to be a member to go on there and vote for who you thought brought the bigger creep. The next week, we have our results girl, Danny. Tell us who won the previous round. When one of us gets to 5 wins, we win that round, and the other person has to spin the dreaded wheel of consequences. I won the most recent round of the creep off, which is rare. And so Vinny had to spin the wheel of consequences last week. And last week he spun and he got to do a good deed for the co-host. Do something nice for the co-host.
I believe it. I want to make sure we have this right. It was do something right for your co-host. Yes, that is correct.
Okay. So this is, I'm intrigued because you messaged me and you said, yep, it's already done.
Yep.
So I don't see, there's no prostitute underneath my desk.
Nope.
I was kind of hoping that would be the thing.
Nope.
I don't have any pants on for that specific reason.
Yep, that guy left.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Why? You saw my teeth?
Here, ladies and gentlemen, to prove that I have completed my creep off consequence, your Cardiff Electric. This is pre-recorded because he couldn't make it to be here, but here we go.
Oh, hi. It's me, Cardiff Electric. Here today on the Creep Off to shout out my friend and co-host, Vinny Paulino, because he did something kind for me this week. I want to make sure the Creep Off audience recognizes Vinny as the kind of guy who does something kind for his co-host.
What the fuck?
Yes.
I'm a big baseball fan. One of my favorite Toronto Blue Jays is Rochester's own Ernie Clement. Vinny, being such a Rochester elite, was able to get me an autographed baseball from that guy, Ernie Clement. Really excited about it. Really happy that my friend and co-host, Vinny Paulino, did something kind for me, his co-host, Cardiff Electric, on the show we do together, Subreddit Surf.
I am so glad the Blue Jays
Like and
lost the
subscribe.
World Series now.
Suck it, Carl.
Fuck you, Cardiff. Fuck you.
Going in the mail to Cardiff Electric
Cardiff.
today. World Series record holder Ernie Clement, autographed baseball going to my co-host Cardiff Electric.
You gotta love Vinny Carlino.
Now, do you think I'm that kind of an asshole that I didn't do anything for you?
Yes,
Well,
I do. That's why that thing exists on the wheel in the first place.
All right,
It's so wild that we would do something nice for each other.
Carl, I know you're also a sports fan.
I am.
So if you will turn around
Okay.
and look towards other way,
Okay.
and look, there's a rolled up something there.
There's a rolled up. Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah, that's for you.
Okay.
That's for your studio. I think you're gonna enjoy it.
Oh, very nice. Let's see what we got. Should I look at it? Should I do
Yeah,
a reveal
absolutely.
right
Show it
now?
up to the show to the audience. I got you your very own Angel Reese poster.
Yes. Tell me it's autographed. Come on.
I'll sign it for you later. Go fuck yourself.
Well done, Vinny. Angel Reese. That's fantastic. I might have to bring this to Detroit and give it to my buddy Drew. He might like that in his studio too.
Well, you enjoy, my friend.
Thanks, man. Wow.
No problem. Here to tell us who won last week, though.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our results girl, Danny.
Hi guys.
Hey, good to see you, Danny.
It's good to see you. It's been so long, it feels like.
Yeah, I know. We've been fucking around a little bit. We're back to regular show format today.
Ah,
We did miss you.
do it.
We did miss you.
I just watched old episodes.
Me too.
Yep.
Oh, good. I missed you guys too.
Aw. Tell us more.
Shucks.
What do you mean? What do you want to know?
Or just tell us the results of the show, baby. Just tell me the results.
What do you mean, Vinny? That's a great
Okay.
question. People should ask Vinny that all the time. What do you mean?
For the wild card round last week, the winner with 51% of the vote goes to Vinny. Good job bringing Carl or
Oh,
Aaron
man.
last week, Carl.
Oh, boy. 51% of the vote, you said?
Correct.
51%.
All right.
Did you really think you were going to beat me with Aaron? Well, I thought you were going to beat me with Aaron Imholt, but my
I
guy
did too.
murdered 100 people.
Yeah, but it's Aaron Imholt we're talking about. God damn it.
Here's where you fucked up.
Oh, please explain to me where I fucked up when I lost by like 3 votes. Explain this to me, Vinny.
Gladly, stupid.
Okay.
Pay attention.
I'm
Here's how
paying
you
attention.
lost.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
It is the month of December, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. What's coming up?
Aaron Imholt's birthday.
No.
Oh.
Well, maybe. Creep of the Year.
Creep of the
You
year.
fucking idiot. At the end of the year, you could have
Oh,
nominated
shit.
Aaron for Creep of the Year and
Could
you
have
might have
Creep of the
won.
Year, you're right.
You stupid idiot.
I'm bringing fucking Cardiff now for Creep of the Year.
You're so dumb. Such a dummy.
All I have to do is play Cardiff going to centering John. Okay, John, you're right. You're right, John. Okay, John, you're right. I'll give that to you, John. That should get me a victory on that week.
Just post some subreddit surfing clips. I have plenty that'll prove he's a creep.
Okay, good.
I have plenty,
That works
especially
too.
the ones about him and real dolls.
Oh,
Yeah, watch our episode back.
okay.
Find out what's going on there. Danny, don't get weirded out. It's okay. At Danny Desolation on Instagram. Danny, it's also becoming the end of the year. How's that cow bikini looking?
We'll definitely have it by Christmas.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yay.
That's a nice update. So people who are on our Patreon, patreon.com/thecreepoff, not only do you get bonus episodes every single Friday and some doozies on there, but apparently our results girl will be in a cow bikini.
Yeah, she picked out a nice one. You're going to have to be a member to find out. So make sure you're following her on Instagram at Danny Desolation. And as always, we thank you for the results, Danny. You have a great week.
You too. Bye.
Bye, Danny.
I didn't mean to cut her off. there.
That's funnier when you do.
I know.
It's always better.
What a good start to an episode. So what are we talking about?
What is a
Indiana?
spring in your step today? I should have fucking known. You
Yeah.
you got the victory. You have the joke consequence. You got it all figured out today, don't you?
Yeah, I rubbed my balls on this too. I'm mailing it to Cardiff, so
Good.
that's going to be funnier.
Good.
I'm living large
Let
today.
me fart in it before you send it.
Done.
Okay.
Done deal. You got a funnel? It's this plastic thing.
Ronnie in Syracuse says, don't forget the supercasters. Yes.
who?
We got the people on Supercast also want the
So,
cow bikinis.
fun fact about Supercast.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It's not great.
It's terrible.
I still use it for WATP. If people want to sign up for our Supercast over there, you get all the bonus stuff.
Every Friday, I go there and I post an episode.
Mhm.
And then I get people going, "Oh, man, don't get the episode on Supercast." And I go back and look, and it doesn't post. It just doesn't do anything.
Oh.
And then I have to repost it. It's a giant pain in the ass.
Oh, weird. That always works for me.
Well, congratulations.
Do you click the button that says email the recipients?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do,
right.
Carl. I certainly do.
Cool.
I am very annoyed by Supercast.
All right. Well, that's not good.
Not great. So let's talk about people who we love. I love you, Supercasters. Thank you for supporting the
Yes.
show.
Thank you for supporting the show.
You could become a YouTube member. You could become a Patreon member. We do offer it at Supercast. We're glad to give it to you. But boy, do I fucking hate them. Let's meet our newest member, Florida 49er fan. Thanks for becoming a Creep Off supporter.
Thank you.
Joseph Collins, 8628. Thanks for the $4.99. Pat's lose. Fine. Beyond brutal. Hot sauce, I survived. The Creep Off will be awesome. He is correct.
Dude, that Pats game, huh? How about them Bills? Now I need the Dolphins to step up and get a W against the Patriots.
I had an
before the end of the
interesting
year. That'd be nice.
conversation with Jim Florentine.
That'd be helpful. What did Florentine say? Oh, does Florentine know that Miss Judy's in love with him?
Yes, I told him.
Okay, good.
I had a great conversation. He goes, "Is she hot?" And I go, "I don't know."
She's a devil versus H, is what you say.
I've seen the girls Jim goes with.
Yep, you know.
I do. So we were talking, and I brought up this whole thing. We're talking about this, and he goes, "We have to root for the Bills on Sunday because it'll fuck you guys harder if the Patriots rest their starters, but they have to play us hard. So they're going to kick the shit out of us the last week of the season to secure the."
Wait, hold on. You're rooting for the Bills this Sunday coming up?
No, I rooted for the Bills this past weekend to beat the Patriots.
I see.
Because I don't want New England to rest their starters, because I don't want our coach who's going to get fired to continue to fuck up our
that's
draft
so
pick.
convoluted. You act like we were in this conversation with you two. Okay, now I understand.
I really did fuck that up.
So you were rooting for the Bills, so you were happy the Bills had that amazing comeback down 21-0 at one point.
I'm incapable of rooting for the Bills. I
Okay.
just didn't watch football. You know what I did?
What'd you do?
I went to the movies and I saw Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair.
How was
4.5 hours, new cut of the movie. About the same as the last time I saw it, to be honest with you.
It's a good movie.
Yeah. I like getting home because you can pause it sometimes.
Yeah.
All right.
The hot sauce, you missed the Joseph Collins.
Forgive me, Joseph.
The hot sauce is called the End Flatline Hot Sauce. Sounds amazing.
I can't do it. I don't like things too spicy. Eve Stwing. What am I looking at? STT2WG. Thanks for the $10. You should invite JD Delay to watch some PDF Hunter videos. That would be a great collab.
Do you know JD Delay?
I don't.
I mean, neither.
Well, I'm going to have
Let's
to look
look it
into
up.
that.
Thank you.
And Amy Lynn. I got to mend her back. She wants to get a phone call from her choice of host. Not sure if I missed a message. Which host do you want to call you? Because if it's me, I'll call you.
I'll call you too. Amy.
All right. You got it, Amy.
Yeah, let's
we'll
know.
call you.
Wait, is that something that we're doing now? We're calling people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do that on my Patreon at the higher tier. I've had phoners with people, Zoom calls, whatever.
Yep. We're going to make some phone
It's
calls.
fun.
Absolutely. Carl, are you ready to start this show?
I am ready, buddy.
All right. Let's get it together. Biggest creep from Indiana. I'd like to introduce you to him. Carl, this gentleman right here, who looks like a Saturday Night Live sketch character.
Mhm.
He looks like Danny McBride playing Jack Black.
Yep.
This is Orville Lynn Majors.
Okay.
Now, he worked at a he came from a rural family. They were
from a rural family.
Yes, they were miners
Okay.
and farmers. And he cared for his elderly grandmother during her illnesses, Carl,
Oh,
when
what
he
a
was a
sweetheart.
teenager.
What a nice guy. Doesn't sound like he's a creep at all.
Yeah.
My turn?
Nope.
Oh.
Carl, what do you think caring for his grandmother turned into a career of?
Probably working at old folks' homes and just being helpful.
Registered male nurse.
There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a running joke on the show that male nurses are the absolute biggest creeps out there.
Yeah, it's a joke.
But the stats don't lie, Carl.
I know. All the stories that we read, it's brutal.
Listen to this. They make up 10% of nurses altogether, but over half of convicted healthcare serial killers are all men.
Sounds similar to other statistics I can quote right now, but this is not the Anthony Cumia show. We are not on compound censored. So
if he was just yelling about male nurses, he would have been back on radio quicker.
That should be the code word. That's actually a really good idea. These male nurses are destroying our city.
The male nurses are rioting again.
Do you remember when we did not Hackamania? We did DabbleCon here, and some male nurses stole that guy's car. It really sucked.
That male nurse stole my truck.
All right, I'm sorry. Moving on.
So they make up a good percentage of the actual serial killers that are male nurses. And the great state of Indiana earns the sick distinction of being the hunting ground for the worst American male nurse ever, Orville Lynn Majors, ladies and gentlemen.
Missy B's in the chat. She says, yeah, Cumia country. All right. There's also JFK head chug. It's RN, not N.
Oh, no.
All right, moving on. Keep telling us about this creep.
So he started working at Vermilion County Hospital in Clinton, Indiana, part-time. He was initially well-liked, especially by his elderly patients.
Mm-hmm.
Positive evaluations. Started off part-time, like I said, but worked a lot of overtime shifts. And he really was a go-getter. And starting in 1993, they brought him on full-time. His supervisors noted a real attitude change, though, once he had to be there all the time. Like, he acted at first like he really wanted the job. And then once he got it, he kind of
happens all the time. Yeah, take it for granted.
I'm telling you. So he would reportedly express disdain for the elderly because they're so demanding. And he said to a lot of people all the time, we should just gas them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You feel that way, do you?
Well, that's why I don't work in that profession.
Sure.
Anytime I have a conversation with my mom, I'm just like, oh. I'm kidding. I love my mom.
Fun fact. It was around that time when the death rate at that hospital skyrocketed, Carl.
Okay.
Prior to his heavy involvement, the hospitals averaged about 26 deaths per year. From 1993 to 1995, it jumped to over 100 annually.
That's statistically significant.
Correct. Now, a lot of these deaths, sudden cardiac arrest.
Okay. Yep.
Even in patients admitted with minor issues, pneumonia, minor surgeries, broken hips.
I sprained my ankle. Heart attack.
I'm coming home to Elizabeth. In February 1995, Freddie Dale Wilson was 83 years old, laying in his bed, and he was improving. He was there because he had pneumonia. His daughter, Tanya Cottrell, arrived for a visit. And as she went up to the room, Major stops her and says, hey, your dad just wanted me to tell you that he loves you very much. Wait out here.
Okay.
So he goes in there, and she's like, this is really weird. And she comes in, and she sticks her head in and sees him injecting something into her dad's IV. Then he goes, could you please just wait outside for a minute?
Is he trying to get caught?
Dude.
Why does he wait until there's a visitor?
Dude, he was in the middle of doing it when she showed up. So then he finishes the job. He tells her to wait outside, finishes the job, then comes running out going, we need the crash cart. Oh, my God, we need the crash cart. And by the way, am I being stereotypical or am I being accurate? A little bit of both.
It's really a good impression, actually.
With that voice.
Yep.
And you'll see. We'll see. We got clips. So minutes later, he's calling out a cold blue. Her dad's dead. So 1994, 80-year-old Dorothea Hickson received a similar visit from Majors. A family member watched him push a syringe into her IV, lean down, kiss her on the forehead and say, it'll all be okay, pumpkin. She died within 20 minutes.
Wow.
Majors was always the nurse in the room at the exact moment when these patients crashed, and he had ready access to crash cart drugs, and he worked by himself.
He's probably just bad luck, like a cooler in Vegas. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, he might just be a cooler in Vegas. But here's a fact, Carl. An anonymous letter was sent to the police. Here, allow the news to read you the highlights.
It was an anonymous letter sent to the Indiana State Department of Health that brought Majors into the spotlight. The letter said there have been 23 deaths, and at all of these deaths, the same nurse was present. We are calling this nurse Dr. Kevorkian. These are hometown people we all knew that were killed in the hospital. You go to the hospital to get well, not to be dead.
That's right, Carl. You go to the hospital to be well, not to be dead.
Yeah, but while you're there, it's not the worst place to be,
Solid point.
Yeah.
So now the police are showing up. They're going, what's going on with this? This hospital had done nothing about this. They've just let this guy fucking do his thing for 2 years. 2 fucking years with this insane death
the
rate.
Paperwork and shit they got to go through. It's just not worth it.
Yeah,
everyone's busy.
You might be right. So the nursing supervisor, Dawn Streck, reviewed the time cards and found Majors was on duty for 130 of 147 deaths.
Okay.
So they suspend him
This
to
is like
investigate it.
This is like the plus minus statistic in ice hockey. It's like if you're on the ice when a goal is scored, you get -1. If you're on the ice when a goal is scored against you, it's -1. If your team scores, you get +1.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy's got like a -130 plus minus on there. That's the guy you got to cut from the team.
Carl,
that guy's not helping anyone.
Here's a stat for you. You ready?
Yeah.
This is shit that I found on the internet today. A patient died roughly every 23 hours of this guy's shifts.
Wow.
When he was
Efficient.
off, it dropped to 1 every 551 hours.
Yeah, okay.
Or about every 23 days. After his suspension, the rate fell back to normal almost immediately.
Yeah, this guy's sloppy.
Very. That's the thing about this that's so fucking
Yeah.
crazy. And I'm glad you picked up on it. This motherfucker was just doing it and like didn't do anything to hide it,
Right.
because nobody at this hospital was paying attention. So there's now a 2-year investigation, some good old-fashioned ditch digging, corpse digging up. They discovered patients had died of overdoses of potassium chloride and epinephrine, both readily available in the hospital's crash carts. So what this motherfucker was doing was using the shit from the crash carts to OD these people, because then it would be in their system so he can make it look like he tried to save them.
Perfect. Love it.
Fucking scumbag. So then they search his house. They find, what do you think? Numerous vials of potassium chloride, some full, some empty. Syringes, empty boxes labeled epinephrine.
He's a male nurse. Of course you're going to have that stuff laying around the house.
Some of these vials or items were traced back to shipment supplies for the county hospital that he worked at, proving he was hoarding and taking the exact murder drugs home.
Okay.
No load. I mean, they didn't find one with any DNA on it or anything like that. But this was, the physical evidence that they needed, because this guy had no reason to have this shit.
You can lock him up with the statistics alone, I believe, but go ahead.
Sure. So at this point, he has to get a lawyer, and he decides to go on TV. And there are not many clips of this. I looked, Carl, because I would watch them all fucking day. But here's a little clip of him explaining that he's not a bad guy.
But he maintained he never hurt anyone.
Did you kill anyone at that hospital, either
No.
intentionally or through negligent care?
Absolutely not. I care about my patients. I care about life. I like to see my patients get better.
He likes to see his patients get better, Carl. How would you feel if a feminine Kenny Powers walked in and was kissing your mother on the head, calling her pumpkin?
His attorney thought that was a good idea for him to go on TV and do that. His attorney advised him that this was a good idea.
This attorney's sitting next to him.
I know. This is insane. What an idiot.
His attorney looks like Mike Morse.
Functional Mike Morse, we call him. Mike Morse with a job.
Oh my God. So they start digging up old people, looking at their doing blood tests and shit like that. And they ended up charging him with 6 murders in 1999 after 4 years of investigating, Carl.
Okay.
He is found guilty of all of the murders.
Sure.
And I'm a little upset that they only went after like 6 cases here, because
Why is that?
because here's why. There's families involved, right?
Mm-hmm.
And them only proving that he murdered 6 people actually helps the hospital's liability, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Because this hospital is the fucking worst hospital that's ever existed.
They're not great. They're not really great.
People dying every day,
Yeah.
and they're in a tiny, small fucking town. People are writing letters to the police. These are our friends and neighbors, and this fucking freak with the mullet's killing them. We call him Dr. Kevorkian.
They're not picking up on trends. I'll tell you that, Vinny. Their hiring practice is not great.
And Carl, there's one thing about a creep, one undeniable trait.
Okay.
They're never sorry, and they always lie about what they've done. Here's a just a quick little clip after his conviction. Here you go, Carl.
Okay.
Still say you're innocent, Lynn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Big setup for that.
I know, but
Still say you're innocent, Lynn?
Yeah.
that fucking face just pisses me off.
He's having a good time.
Yes. Oh my God. So they renamed the hospital. It's now the West Central Community Hospital. So if you're down there in Indiana,
rebrand will fix everything.
Yep,
That's
yep.
good.
They settled wrongful death suits with upwards of 80 patients who had died under this guy's care.
You know, Vinny, most people who have jobs like this have this thing called annual performance reviews.
Yeah.
You know, you would think that they would sit him down and just be like, yeah, so we're noticing a lot of deaths when you're on the shift here. And I don't think you're up for a raise this time around.
Someone made a good point in the chat when I'm looking at this image. Looks like Ava.
Oh, Jesus.
Waka waka. So the cops believe this man was responsible of upwards of 130 deaths in that hospital.
All right.
Which is pretty fucking astounding. Those are some numbers. And he's a male nurse and he's creepy and icky. Ladies and gentlemen, when you go to patreon.com this week, you're going to want to vote for your pal, Vinny. Carl, your turn.
All right. I am bringing a creep named Herb Baumeister. And when he was a boy,
a German guy?
Yeah.
There's never been creeps.
Right? No one who's German could be evil. When he was a boy, he had urophilia. He liked the taste of human urine. He also enjoyed.
Whoa. That they have a name for that?
Yeah, I didn't know that either. It's the first time I ever saw that word before. Urophilia.
Yikes.
He enjoyed urinating on his teacher's desks. That was a fun thing that he did.
I did that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know how I went to a private Christian school?
I know.
Yeah. So I got thrown out.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
I got thrown out in 7th grade. I was
7th grade?
Yeah.
You're peeing on desks?
Yeah. Probably technically 8th grade because I broke into the school after I got kicked out.
Did you pull your diapers down and pee on it? Or
no, I was a teenager.
Yeah.
I just whipped it out and pissed all over the teacher. I ate its desk and I left.
Wow.
It was a Christian school. They didn't have cameras.
Yeah, well, of course not. This was also many years ago, but
I'm pretty sure statute of limitations.
I was going to say, you just admitted to a pretty serious crime, my friend.
Peed on a teacher's desk.
Feel good about it afterwards?
Mm-hmm.
You still feel good about it, don't you?
I'm smiling, aren't I?
Yeah. Was it a nun?
Nope.
It was just a teacher.
Just a repressed fucking Christian guy who played the bass angrily.
Ugh. Bass player?
Yep.
Good. I want to pee on his desk now.
Let's go. I don't think he works there anymore, but we can still probably find that room.
Herb also played with dead animals. He was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia and antisocial personality disorder.
Oh, so he's just mentally ill. So you're just making fun of a mentally ill guy. Great, Carl.
I know. This is terrible. In 1971, he married Julie Sater, and they had 3 children. However, and this is probably similar to your creep, Julie said they'd only had sex 6 times in a 25-year span of marriage, and that she never saw him naked. 6 times they had intercourse.
Oh.
Yeah. So he was the I-70 strangler. He killed at least 11 young boys and adult men.
They never found the I-70 strangler.
I know. Listen to this. He killed 11 young boys and adult men in Indiana and Ohio between June 1980 and October 1991, dumping their bodies near Interstate 70. He met his victims in popular gay bars and other similar establishments within a 4-block radius in Indianapolis. All of the victims were later found naked and dead.
Where do you find your victims?
Having been strangled to death, they were just dumped in rivers, streams, and ditches in the rural countryside.
How do they know it was him?
So listen to this. Bodies related to the Strangler case stopped being found in 1991 after Baumeister purchased the Fox Hollow Farm, which we'd use as a burial site for his subsequent victims. If you want to play my clip number 1.
Oh, no.
You'll get a glimpse of this place.
Fox Hollow Farm, eh?
Yep.
When cameras came to Fox Hollow Farm, the Westfield property where police unearthed a monster.
This probably is the largest serial murder case in the United States, certainly.
The farm's current owner shared the exact spot
It's pretty much the way it was.
where investigators believe dozens of men became victims of Herb Baumeister.
It's a nice house.
So the pool was the lure. That's what he used to get the guys to come up.
Yeah, it's a very nice house. Big mansion up there. And he would go pick up gay guys from the bar and be like, you guys can come back to my place and we should fuck. And they'd be like, all right, yeah, I like doing that. And he's like, I got an indoor pool and stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. So between May of 1993 and August of 1995, 11 more gay guys went missing. and all were last seen at gay bars in downtown Indianapolis.
He's going to kill you at the gay bar. Gay bar.
So he went by the name Brian Smart. That was his alias. This guy
Did he spell with the Y or an I?
No. Oh, Brian Smart, just an I. Tony Harris contacted authorities after his friend Roger Goodlett went missing. Tony's suspicion was based on his own encounter with Herb, who had attempted to kill him with a pool hose during erotic asphyxiation session. So he brings these guys back there. He's like, you want to do some crazy shit? They're like, yeah, I'm gay and drunk. Let's do crazy shit. So he grabs the pool hose out and just starts strangling guys. Like, yeah, I'm totally into this kind of thing. Well,
what the fuck?
With this guy, this guy, Tony Harris, he fakes it. He passes out. He's like, oh, I'm out, you know?
Yeah.
So then Herb's like, all right, cool. I got another guy. And he gets up and runs away. So he got out of there.
Carl, when you're back at your place in Florida, do you ever ask to be strangled with the pool hose? Is that something you're into?
Yeah, I request it, but yeah, I know. I never get what I want, Vinny. It's really disappointing. So,
okay.
We just get out the
Chris won't do it.
You won't even do it. So we just get out the electrical cord and do it that way, the old-fashioned way.
Carl just sits there by the edge of the pool with the thing wrapped around his own neck going, come on, guys. It's not going to pull itself.
It's pulling on my little pun. All right. So this guy, he gets lured to the house, but he doesn't know who this guy is. His name was Brian Smart. He doesn't know where he ended up. He has no idea. And he thinks that maybe this guy's connected with his buddy who went missing and no one ever saw him again. So lo and behold, he's hanging out at the gay bar a couple of years later, and he sees his buddy Brian Smart. My clip number 2 will explain this.
The informant didn't know his real name yet.
Ray
but
Romano?
When he saw Baumeister at a bar again, he got bold.
Got up on one of the tables at the bar and yelled out, "This guy's a serial killer. Somebody get his license plate number." Of course, that traced back to Herb Baumeister.
So he sees Brian Smart. He's like, hey, that's the guy that's been killing all of us gay guys at this bar over here.
That's seems like just a gay guy being over dramatic in a bar, Carl.
Yeah, it happens for sure. Well, investigators informed Herb Baumeister that he was a suspect in the disappearances and asked to search his house. Both Baumeister and his wife refused to allow them to search their property. So they come up, they're like, hey, we got to check out what's going on here. He's like, no dice. So I'm like, all right, well, whatever. There goes that. However, in June of 1996, Julie decides, like, I'm married to a fucking lunatic. This guy his business is failing. He's out all night. He's always bringing these weird guys home, and then I don't see him in the morning.
The pool hose is so kinked up.
The pool hose is fucked. So she decides to get a divorce.
And the tip of it smells funny.
After she decides to file for a divorce, she goes to the authorities. She goes, go ahead and search the house. See what you can find up there.
His wife did?
Yeah. She was
Karen!
tired. She was tired of him. Well, there's also a funny incident where one of the kids finds a skeleton half buried in the backyard, and they go, Dad, there's a skeleton. And Herb's father worked in the medical field, so he's just like, oh, that's my dad's old skeleton. Yeah, no, he just
I was wondering, right?
Yeah, where did he walk over here on his own? What is he doing?
The kid found a skeleton. Why was the skeleton out? Where was it?
It was only half buried, so the kid like found it. It's like, well, it's a skull hanging out of the
Jesus
ground.
Christ.
Yeah. So the wife finally decides, like, yeah, maybe we should have the authorities come and search this place. So the search of the estate was conducted while Herb was on vacation. Can you imagine his luck? God damn it.
The wife didn't go with him?
Julie, well, no, they're getting a divorce. So Julie's just letting them search the house. He's like, oh, okay, great.
Who goes on fucking vacation in the middle of a divorce?
Maybe he had it planned well in advance. Maybe it was Pulperfest. I don't know.
Thailand.
So it turned out they found the remains of at least 11 men, 8 of whom were identified. My clip number 3, this is a crazy graveyard they stumbled upon.
I'm going to say this guy, I said it earlier, looks like Ray Romano, but the chat made an even better comparison. Young Bob Levy.
Oh, yeah.
Investigators believe that Herb Baumeister targeted gay men, killing at least 25 people in the 1990s. It was in 1996 that police found 10,000 bone fragments in the woods that surrounded his property, the Fox Hollow Farm in Westfield.
10,000 bone fragments.
There's a lot of bones in a person, so that's a lot of people.
It's 206.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's a lot of people right there. So they get a warrant out for his arrest, and Herb decides, I'm going to go to Canada. So he flees up to Ontario, where he committed suicide by shooting himself in the head with a .357. Herb left a 3-page suicide note. He regretted messing up the park where he shot himself. That was one of the things in the note, because he went to a park somewhere. And he felt badly about his broken marriage and failing business.
Oh, is that what it was all about?
He did not mention the remains of the victims or admit to any crime. Herb described items on his trip, including his intention to kill himself in a different place, but seeing children there changed his mind. So he's like writing the suicide. I was like, I was going to kill myself over here, but there were kids playing, so I decided to come over here instead. His final meal was a peanut butter sandwich. So that's my
Who gives a fuck?
That's my
Who gives a fuck with this?
I-70. That's how sad his life was. He had this awesome mansion with an indoor pool. And he's having gay sex all the time, murdering people. And he ends up dying by killing himself after eating a peanut butter sandwich.
And admitting no guilt and not being convicted of a crime.
Never convicted.
My guy, by the way, was sentenced to 360 years in prison.
Oh,
and
that's a long time.
Yeah, he died of a heart attack, which is ironic and fun.
It is ironic.
I forgot to mention that at the end of mine.
The I-70 Strangler,
you
Herb
don't,
Baumeister.
You don't know he was the I-70 Strangler.
I am telling you, I read this on the internet. Authorities believe that this is the man. It makes perfect sense. He was strangling all those other gay guys. It stopped at the same time he bought this place and turned that into his new cemetery. I know, Vinny, I'm blowing your mind right now. Vote for Karl, patreon.com/thecreepoff. Vote for Karl and Herb Baumeister.
All right, get to patreon.com and do that. Karl, is it time
for Super Chat Monday? Yes, it is, Vinny. We're still celebrating Super Chat Monday with all of you fine folks.
Okay.
This is where Vinny tries to figure out where we left off.
That is correct. Amy Lynn again. Hi, Amy Lynn. Okay, fine. How much for a call with both of you guys at once? I got $3 in silver dollars and a Piggly Wiggly gift card.
Any Piggly Wigglies near you, Vinny?
Nope.
All right. We'll work out negotiations behind the scenes. I think that $4.99 is probably enough.
Yeah, our appearance fee is $4.99.
Yep.
Sucks to get the nurse that's a mush. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucks to get that nurse. Hellraiser 6912 with $5 says it was great seeing you again on Saturday, Karl. And thanks again for the Jim Beam to go with my Isotopes coaster. That looked like a CD. Cheers.
Yeah, Hellraiser was out at the Isotope show at Three Heads this past Saturday. And our Christmas show, we always give out gifts near the end of the set. And so he got a bottle of Jim Beam. He was very pleased with that. And we for some reason, someone wrapped up a whole spindle of CDs from like 15 years ago that I never want anyone to hear ever again because it's when we were really bad. And so those are just getting thrown all over the place.
Someone get me one of those. I'd really like to get one.
Sounds of the Subatomic World is what it's called. It's available anywhere you listen.
Oh, I have that one.
Yeah, it's not great.
Joseph Collins 628. Thanks for the 4.9. Vinny's Creep is a hybrid of Kenny Powers and John Oates.
I see that.
Yep. Yep. I get it. Rocco or B 2002 $5. Getting laid 6 times in 25 years is still more than what Karmic X and Mario Pasco have accomplished. Ladies should stop complaining.
That's
Amen,
hilarious.
brother.
That's hilarious.
I thought you were going to call it like sex math. If you have sex
You're right.
6 times in 25 years and then you have sex one more time.
I think he was having sex a lot more than the times that his wife could remember. That's my guess on that.
It doesn't count if it's with the pool hose.
Is that true?
No. Yeah, fucking weirdo.
Hamburger ain't gonna have it.
I think, Karl, what I meant when I asked you what time is it? I thought we meant
I can't wait to see Karl's cop cam fight with the cops for no reason. Will you please show me Karl's cop cam? Lose all your rights, ruin your life.
Jeff Spangler sent this one in, and this is a routine traffic stop. A guy's going 81 in the 55, so a female officer pulls him over and wants to have a little chat with him and check out his driver's license in my first clip.
A what did you say pulled him over?
A female police officer.
See, you can't even say it with a straight face.
It's wild.
Hi, deputies with the sheriff's office. The reason I'm pulling up, you're doing 81 and a 55. Any reason why you're going so fast? Do you have a driver's license on you? Can I have it, please? Where is it? Okay, you just are like staring oddly. You're just not making eye contact and you're just acting odd. So I just want to make sure.
I already hate this man.
Yeah, he seems kind of out of it, right? He's just kind of like, yeah, I got a driver's license.
He's just being dismissive and a douchebag.
Yeah,
is what I could tell.
I don't think he respects this officer's authority. If you ask me. So after that, she asks if he has any weapons. She gets no response. She's just like, all right, well then, sir, I need you to put your hands on the wheel. Like she's getting concerned now because this guy's being a weirdo. And she starts giving him orders, and he does not like that. Vinny, my clip too.
Uh-oh.
Do as you're told. Put your hands on the steering wheel.
Yes, Mama.
Put your hands on the steering wheel. And you're going to answer my question.
Yes, Mama.
No. I am not your mama.
All right.
Deputy, I use you.
You asked me if I had any weapons in the car. Did I say that I had weapons in the car?
Do you have?
Did I say I had weapons in the car?
Do not argue with me. Yes, or keep your hands on the steering wheel.
Oh no,
this is not going well so far. Yes, as soon as he heard "do as you're told," oh, are you my mama now? Is that what's going on? That triggered something.
Well, the slurring is a little bit more. I assume when we watch these, when the person is not responsive like that, it's because they're trying to hide how drunk they are. And they only give very short answers.
Right.
And I think that's probably what was going on here. And he got so triggered by this woman telling him what to do. Cat's out of the bag now.
Yeah.
What are you, my mama?
Oh, wait till you see this next clip. This argument gets very childish very quickly.
Okay.
This is great.
No, you.
What is your problem?
Did I say I had weapons in the car?
Yes or no?
Did I say I had weapons
Yes
in the car?
or no?
Fuck
Yes
you.
or no?
Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, back up, please. Bye-bye.
Yes or no?
Bye-bye.
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 I think you're allowed to shoot him.
Do you have a weapon in the car? Yes or no?
Well,
what's he doing there?
Radar the Untrainable may have just named this episode, Carl.
Okay, what is it?
The Kevin Brennan method.
Yes. What are you, MAGA? Are you MAGA?
Holy shit.
That sounded a little bit like my boy Patrick Michael.
This is it. It's over. Okay? Goodbye. Goodbye. Hey, bye. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. When he says bye-bye, though, I think he means it.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So after this, he says, fuck yeah, I have some weapons, and I'm going to show you nothing. And so she gets very upset about this. And clip 4.
Bye-bye.
What is your problem? No, don't.
Bye-bye.
Don't.
You gonna shoot me? You gonna shoot me?
Put it in park.
Oh, you gonna shoot me?
Put it in park.
Shoot me then.
Put it in park. Put it in park.
Uh-oh. We got a runner.
Should have shot him.
Here you go.
Oh, no.
So these cops, by the way, are dummies. He drives off, and they eventually track him down. All right.
I mean, of course they're going to track him down. He was pulled over. There's a body cam footage, and there's footage of his license plate on the cop dash cam.
Yeah, but Vinny, you think that he'd be able to get somewhere, hide the vehicle, and get out of it?
You think he would?
I would. That's what I would do.
He's going right to the next bar.
Yep, you're probably right, because they do catch up with them, and this time they decide to bring some dogs, and they have their guns out. They're not fucking around anymore.
This dog's name is Mama.
Mm-hmm.
Driver, put both your hands out the window. With your right hand, remove the key from the ignition and drop it outside the vehicle. With your right hand, remove the key from the ignition and drop it outside of the vehicle.
It's okay. This is 2023 when this happened. Who has a key and an ignition in their car? What are they talking about? Do you have a car that needs a key in its ignition?
Certainly don't, Carl.
It's been a while since we've done that, but all right. Apparently, this guy's very bad at directions in my next clip.
Oh, we already know that.
Mm-hmm.
With your right hand, grab the back of the collar of your shirt and lift your shirt up.
Nope.
Put both your hands up. With your right hand, listen carefully. Grab the back of the collar of your shirt. Now lift your shirt. Now turn around slowly. No. Lift it. Turn around slowly.
He just takes his shirt off.
Turn around slowly.
Not what he was saying at all.
I hope he spins around violently. Like I hope he does like
Now, do-si-do. To put your right foot in, take your left foot out. These instructions get very confusing in my next clip. I saw someone in the comments say, is this an episode of Reno 911? Listen to this. These cops are idiots.
Confusing instructions.
Now walk backward. Walk forward. Walk forward. Keep your hands up and walk backward. Stop moving. Stop moving. Face away from me now.
Hey, guys. Hey, relax. One person commands. Have him walk back to our... No, he's walking back to us.
He's just laid down. He's like, eventually they're going to tell me to do this.
Yeah, it's so fucking confusing. No, walk forward, walk backwards, walk forward. What are you doing?
Now backwards, walk forward, please, sir.
It's so fucking funny. And the cops have to be like, all right, guys, we're screwing this up.
And I love how there's the one, like, it sounds like there's a supervisor cop going, now, guys.
Guys, come on. We've talked about this. One person barks orders. That's it. So, yeah, this guy's just like, I don't know what you want me to do. I'll just lay down. Just come and arrest me. You know, he's not putting up a fight or anything. And they're acting like something's going to happen. It's not. They're fine. So, yeah, my next clip, I'm starting to feel bad for this guy.
Hey, sir, if you don't stand up and walk to us, you're going to get dog bit. Do you understand? Stand up now. Stand up and walk to us, or you're going to get bit, bro. Did somebody walk that way? No, turn around and walk to us. Do it now.
Turn around.
Turn around. Walk back. Walk back. Walk back. You're going to feel dog, bro.
I got to say, I'd be very confused if I was this guy, too. I'm like, keys in the ignition, walk forward, walk backwards. I don't know. What do you want? What do you want from me, man?
Kick those knees.
Right.
These cops suck.
Yep.
Where is this?
That's a good question. I don't know.
It's probably Florida.
Probably. Most of these cop cams are out of Florida.
Yeah.
So then the female officer decides to go inspect the vehicle, and look what she finds.
During a search of his car, they found multiple cans of open beer that he had consumed prior to the stop.
I just want to point out that was not beer. That is a White Claw. This man is driving around chugging White Claws.
Well, that explains why he had contempt for the cops.
Yeah, that would
no
explain
law,
it.
buddy.
Yep. Well, clip 10, they look in the trunk, and look what they find in the trunk here. Oh no, he's gay too. Yeah, so tons more cans of White Claws, empties.
Are you sure this isn't your car?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Carl, if I'm this guy's lawyer, I have him walk down in 5 minutes. Oh, DUI? You know they were White Claws?
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what, Your Honor. Drink 5 of these right now and tell me if you feel drunk at all right? What an idiot this guy is. Who puts empties in their trunk, first off? You chuck them out the window.
Last I checked, you're not supposed to keep those in there.
You're not. Having empties in your car is a very bad idea. There's really no reason for it. Unless he wants the 5 cents, maybe there's a deposit he can get or something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But also, if you ran away from a traffic stop, wouldn't you want to get rid of the evidence? Wouldn't that be a really good time to get all that shit out of your car before you get pulled over again?
He's just a little too drunk to think clearly, Carl.
I think you're right about that.
I mean, I'm looking at that. I think we've got at least a 12.
Yeah.
12 empty White Claws that we within reach of the guy.
He likes the wild cherries. I agree with that. Wild cherries are pretty good. So he got resisting assault on an officer, which I'm not sure why he got assault on an officer, eluding police, and failure to obey law enforcement as the charges. And he was a fun guy until he wasn't.
He wasn't fun at all. There was nothing fun about him.
I liked him when he was dealing with the female officer and disrespecting her. As soon as he heard a dog barking, he's just like, all right, whatever you want.
Forwards, backwards, what you need, man.
Whatever you
What you
need.
need, brother. Carl, I don't like people who drink White Claw like that. They get so verbally abusive.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah, they like to bully people on the internet when they get White Claw drunk.
Yeah, they do, you piece of shit. You fat fuck.
All right, it's time for some more super chats.
Yeah, Labyrinth Mystic coming in.
Hang on, Carl. How do we know this was the guy? There's never been a gay guy who has choked on a hose since. How many bone fragments are in your yard? Good questions from Labyrinth.
As far as I know, there are 0 bone fragments in our yard, but don't check. Don't need anyone checking that.
I believe he was referring to your creep. And now in reference to the cop cam video, he says, if you don't want that sort of confusion, say no when they ask you if you have weapons.
Yes.
Now sit down on that chair and stand up.
Yeah. He asked if I got this little piggy chat. I did, Laverne Missing. It was in right after the show had ended, but you had referenced the way that you found the Dabbleverse, which I believe was through Compound Media. So I'm glad people found WTP and eventually all this nonsense through my buddy Anthony Cumia.
Thanks, Ant. You tell him we said thank you. Right, Carl.
When he gets up, you don't have to wake him up for that information.
One more coming in. Amy Lynn, 1737. For Carl's creep, it was rumored that he had a room with a two-way mirror in it, so weirdos could pay to watch Herb kill these people.
Is that true? I didn't see that.
It's probably not, and because Carl didn't put it in his...
I didn't see that anywhere in my research.
Yeah, you can't count that towards Carl's presentation, everybody.
That'd be weird, though, if people could pay him to watch him murder people. I feel like that'd put a lot of witnesses out there in the world.
Not only that.
It'd be pretty dumb.
When that one guy yells in the bar, hey, he's a serial killer. Like, yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know. If you want to give him $20, you can watch it.
$20, I'll give you a show.
Yeah.
All right.
It'd be kind of silly.
Carl, let's hit up some voicemails.
All right.
The Creep Off voicemail segment is brought to you by the City of Syracuse. We sure hope Santa comes this year. We just wanted to let him know that we've cleaned out many of our asbestos-filled chimneys. See you in Syracuse.
He still ain't coming.
That's
Turns out
point.
Santa doesn't care about the poor kids. Go
Absolutely
figure.
not. Absolutely not. Wheel of Consequences idea coming in.
Hey, Vinny, I got an idea for something genuinely nice you could do for Carl. Take that Chris Chad anglet off his hat. Takes on a shoe. I think it's ruined Carl's life enough. It would be nice. Just take it from him.
Oh, I should hide that.
It'll help him out a lot. Thank you. Fuck you.
I should hide that in your studio, actually. That's a very good idea.
You know that since you've gotten that, some people feel maybe you've handled some situations incorrectly and you got sued.
Also, Vinny, my dishwasher exploded and I'm looking at $10,000 of damage in my house and I still have to get my studio fixed. And you know what I did today, Vinny? That was very exciting. I loaded a dish in a dishwasher for the first time in a month because I finally got my dishwasher installed, my new one. Lowe's told us it would be in on December 10th, which was last Wednesday. And then when we called, because they didn't call us, they told us January 6th. So we had to go to Charlotte Appliance, and thank God they were able to get us in today. I'm just saying there might be something to this bed luck thing that's going on.
I warned you. Here's what you need to do. You want to get the juju off of you?
Yeah.
Mail it to John.
Oh, that's a fun idea. I'm definitely hiding it in your studio, but I like that idea too. I'll pretend I did that.
If I find that thing in here, I swear to God, Carl.
Oh, you'll have to.
The revenge will be fast and it will be furious. Son.
You'll have to look pretty hard. I got some ideas of where I can hide this thing.
Oh, I'll find it.
Oh, you won't.
Don't you fucking do it. I'll be very upset.
Hey, Carl. Hey, Vinny. So Carl was saying that he wants a hot lady to be his nurse, and I just want to tell you why that is not a good idea. So this is the CDC Wolf Bay, and recently I had some issues that put me in the ER for a bit, and they were very personal issues relating to my genitalia areas, not sexually transmitted. Don't worry.
Got it
Anyway,
stuck in a pool filter.
the nurse was the absolute, like, out of a porno level of hot, and it was unreasonable, so much so that my mom, who took me to the hospital, even looked at me like, what the fuck? Is this a setup? I didn't know what to do, and this lady now has to inspect my balls for the next 10 minutes, it was an absolutely awful experience. And mind you, I'm gay. I'm not even attracted to women, and I was completely put out from this. I was very uncomfortable. And usually it's just like, whatever, it's medical, doctors got to do what doctors got to do. I never really have a problem with that. But holy shit, was this the worst I've ever felt on a fucking operating table. And God damn it, you never want a hot nurse. It's very uncomfortable. She was so hot, it made me straight for a little bit, dude. It was bad.
I'm so confused by what the problem is here. So this guy's gay. So he's like, I don't like hot chicks. Like, okay, yeah, because you're gay. But, you know, other people would appreciate a hot chick touching their balls when they go to the hospital.
What the fuck is this hospital doing? Wasting the hot nurses on gay dudes?
Seriously, that's kind of fucked up.
I mean, your option is like my creep coming in and is like, let me help you with your balls.
That's who should be working on that guy.
And give you an IV. Jesus Christ, that does sound Awful and great all at the same time. I'm confused.
Hey boys, podcast prophet here. Holy Spirit is speaking through me. Sorry. The cop cam this week, I saw it before, so I watched it a couple times. Anyways, I think you're wrong. The cop, sure, maybe he was in a bad mood. He probably was in a bad mood because he's trying to fucking investigate a hit and run, and this dumb cunt fucking speeds off and breaks a shitload of laws. And he should have fucking towed her car and had it held for 30 days because fuck her. She's young enough to maybe she learns a goddamn lesson and doesn't become like my younger sister who's got 3 kids with ADD, all different dads, and doesn't take care of pretty much any of them. My parents do, and me, raising them.
Oh, no.
So just saying, you know. Also, why are all dildos circumcised? Anyways, thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
That's a good question, actually. Never thought of that. Podcast prophet. I knew as he started talking about that, same as that police officer who was all upset because this was a hot chick who seemed entitled. You could tell that he was taking out his anger about some other hot chick, maybe his daughter, maybe a younger sister, like podcast prophet over here. That's what everyone who gets mad at that woman is thinking about. Some other chick who's annoying because they get away with everything all the time because they're attractive.
The cop was probably really annoyed when he looked at the car and saw that the oil light was on.
Yeah,
the low air pressure light was on. You even take care of this car? Do you even take care of the car?
Can you balance the fucking tires? You know, your gas mileage would be so much better.
You're fucking driving all over the place, almost killing me. Yeah. Hot women shouldn't be allowed to drive. They should all be brought to my house.
Yeah, I'll give them a ride. Right.
They should all just be brought over to my...
Plenty of space in
brought
my,
over to the studio.
My
Carl
blue
and I will
Toyota
share.
with White Claw cans.
All right, those are our voicemails unless you got any this week.
Nope, that's all we got.
All right, Carl, that makes it time for one of our favorite segments, the Scum Parade.
It's time for us to listen to the Scum Parade. With thugs and murder, drugs and jaywalking. You'll hear about a guy who fucked his dog. Catch up on the news this week. I want to hear the Scum Parade. Where's the Scum Parade? Where's the Scum Parade?
You know, recently you and I both have had losses in our family.
Yes.
You lost your father. Very sorry about that. And my brother passed away. How would you feel if, you went to the funeral home after they collected the body before the ceremony, they go to give you the clothes and like the personal items back. If you got home and you looked in the bag and it was a human fucking brain instead of clothing?
I think I would smirk a bit because, being a funeral director, it's a tough job. It's a very dark profession. You got to find ways to have fun, right? You got to prank the clients from time to time.
Oh, you found the brain. The next funeral's on us.
Yeah, that's right. Tell a friend.
Good God. So this kid that we're looking at right here, and what the fuck just happened?
Uh-oh, you lost it.
I had all of my notes ready. What the flying fuck did all my Scum Parade notes go? Sorry, everybody. Carl, stall for a second.
Yeah, of course. So apparently a father had to bury his son, which is awful. Something you never want to do. You want your kids to outlive you. And so it's a very sad, traumatic time. So the father goes to the funeral home and for some reason requests the kid's clothes back. Now, I don't know how poor you have to be. Maybe he had a younger brother and it's going to be hand-me-downs or something. But it's a crazy thing to request, in my opinion, that you get the clothes back that the son was wearing when he died. I feel like, yeah, just let that go, right?
You would think.
I would think so. And also, apparently, this kid's really dumb because his brain weighs about as much as his clothing would have. Because the dad gets a backpack and just goes, must be his clothes.
They threw that shit in the dryer and they heard fucking
they threw that in the
rattle.
washing machine. The kid was literally brainwashed.
I get it.
See what I did?
I do. So, Alexander, this is Alexander Pinion. He passed away on May 19th of this year. The dad brings the brain in a bag back to the funeral home, right? And he gives it to this woman, Anita Singh, who is the funeral director. And Anita says, oh, thanks, takes it. Doesn't say anything else to the dad. They have the service the next day. And a whistleblower contacted the family and said, yes, that was your kid's brain.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, after she got it back, she threw it in a box and kept it in the courtyard of the business.
Weird.
just left out there for 2.5 months.
That's not how you're supposed to keep brains.
An employee spotted the box with the bag inside and became overwhelmed with the smell. And now they're being sued, Carl. Do you think they have any type of liability here over a brain? How would you handle that?
Well, the lawsuit's silly, in my opinion, because the guy's an idiot and threw the brain into the washing machine because he wasn't paying attention. She's like, oh, I got to get a new washing machine. And plus, I didn't want to see my kid's brain. I'm kind of traumatized from that. It's like, you got pranked. What are you going to do? You know, these things happen. You fell for it. You're an idiot.
Not going to argue there.
All right.
Now, let's meet this fellow, shall we?
Sure.
This is, man, all my notes disappeared, and I'm going to do my damnedest here.
Okay.
This is Keith Evan Woodward. He's 53 years old, and he got into a little issue with his 82-year-old mother the other day, Carl.
Mm-hmm.
You see, he's taking care of her, kind of. They have somebody that they're paying to come take care of him, take care of the mom. But
that guy's 53?
Correct.
Oh, man. He looks like a skeleton.
You should see the mom.
Holy shit. That guy looks old. That's an old 53 right there.
So an arrest report states that Keith Evan Woodward attempted to murder his mother.
Uh-huh.
Investigators say that Keith armed himself with a large frying pan, entered her bedroom, approached her as she lay on her bed, and struck her in the head with a pan in an attempt to kill her.
I hope he had a good reason for this.
Well, he was tired of taking care of her. I actually have audio of this.
Okay. Oh, geez. That got her good.
Yeah.
Direct hit.
A violent struggle ensued, Carl.
Yeah.
And not only is he hitting her in the head with the pan, he's now trying to smother her with a pillow and then going back to the pan. But here's the thing, dude. If you have the pillow over her head, hitting her with the pan, you're just working against yourself here.
This is so embarrassing. You can't kill an 82-year-old woman. This guy, you know, his friends are going to bust his balls forever about this.
You know what the mother said?
What?
She got away because she was pinching him and poking him. He's like, stop it, quit.
I'm ticklish there. Damn you.
She escaped and was able to run out of the house and call for help. And this guy called the police on himself and turned himself in, saying he was ashamed of what he had done.
I don't know if you read this part of the story, but apparently she was diagnosed with dementia.
Yeah.
And that's why he decided, he goes, oh, I'll kill her. She won't even remember I did it. So it'll be fine.
Of course she wouldn't remember she did. She'd be dead.
Yeah, it's the joke. So anyway.
You were trying to be funny.
Maybe.
You know, John, when you try to be funny, you're never funny, John.
I'm obnoxious. I know. Maybe he thought like hitting her in the head real hard would make her memory come back. You know, like in the cartoons or like when you have a piece of electronic equipment, they just got to hit it really hard and it starts working again.
Mom, I want you to look at this picture and tell me who it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that person. Yep. Oh, that's your father.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
He should have gone along with that excuse,
Gotcha.
but wow, that guy's lived a life, hasn't he? 53 years old. Yikes.
Yeah. Well, his mom's still alive and he's going to prison, so it's probably not going to be much left of a life.
Okay.
All right, Carl, let's meet our next couple here. This is one of the saddest stories I've ever had to do on the Creep Off. This is Thomas, as he's identified, and this is his wife, Christina Joksimovic. She was 38 years old and was found dismembered in her home in February of this past year in Switzerland.
Okay.
Her husband, like I said, because of privacy laws, is only being identified as Thomas. I'm guessing Joksimovic, considering that was her last name. Now, again, guys, this is a super hot woman.
She's attractive.
She's pretty fucking hot.
She's pretty hot.
She was going to be Miss Switzerland.
Yeah, she was a finalist for Miss Switzerland, which I was like, I don't know if she's that hot. She's
a Swiss Miss, Carl.
she has a very good body. I'll give her that. That's for sure.
Well, she did have a nice body until someone decided to fuck it all up.
Yeah.
They found her dismembered with a jigsaw, knife, and garden shears, and decapitated. And apparently, Thomas not only chopped out her, would they say her womb, her uterus?
Yes, yeah, her womb.
He threw it in an industrial blender and pureed it, and then took parts of her and dissolved it in a chemical solution. And all while watching YouTube videos on his phone.
Yeah, why do they talk about what's playing in the background? Why would that matter? They mentioned it twice in this
targeted
article.
ads, probably.
Could you imagine reading articles? So the man cut off each toe one at a time while listening to Billy Joel's Glass Houses album. Like, okay. What does that have to do with anything?
And we're living here in Allentown.
Chop.
Chop it down, Jarsamakic's body down. So she, her body was discovered by her father when he was at their house and spotted blonde hair sticking out of a black bag in the laundry room.
Hey, there's my dad. Oh, damn it.
Bro, they had 2 little kids too.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Investigators found the blender and the model's remains, including flaps of skin with muscles still attached, as well as chunks of bone. In order to dismember his wife, okay, guys, this is going to get gross, but
what? It's going to get gross?
Here we go. Thomas allegedly snapped her hip joints out of their sockets and proceeded to remove her upper left arm, forearms, and right lower leg, according to the autopsy report. He then severed her spine in order to chop off her head.
He had a method. I'll give him that. What if maybe it wasn't his first rodeo?
I'm guessing that's what he was learning about on YouTube.
Oh, maybe.
That's probably really annoying with the ads and shit. I hope he had premium.
Gotta get premium.
Like when you're covered in blood and you're trying to hold a head and a knife and you're like, skip.
Yeah, that's why it mentioned it wasn't Rumble. He wasn't getting those dumb ads.
Thank God.
Thank God.
When he was done, he bought he's done, he bought gold. Thomas showed a remarkably high level of criminal energy, lack of empathy, and cold-bloodedness after killing his wife.
Yeah, you think there was cold-bloodedness? Like, what do you want him to be crying while he's pureeing his wife's organs? Of course he's a cold-blooded killer. It's a wild story.
I got a better story, Carl. You want to end on a high note?
Yes, I do.
So usually when we do these stories, everything we get worse and worse. And I feel so bad about this beautiful woman being murdered.
Yeah.
I thought I would bring us a happy story, Carl.
Okay.
This gentleman right here is Joao Ferreira da Silva. He's 46 years old. Well, was 46 years old.
Okay.
He received a 42-year prison sentence for essaying and abusing and murdering a 9-year-old boy in 2005.
That's not good.
It is definitely not good. The kid was murdered back in 2005 when this guy lured him to a construction site, essayed him, killed him, and then a week later tried to do it to another kid and got caught.
So apparently that's illegal in Brazil.
Yes, that's
Okay.
one of the few things they're not allowed to do.
Good to know.
And like I said, 42-year prison sentence for us. But apparently in Brazil, they have what they call an open prison system.
Okay.
Which seems antithetical.
All right, gotta go, guys. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Of fucking prison.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I heard from a guy. We talked about this real quick. I just remembered. Remember, there was someone in the chat that said that they were a prison guard.
Yeah.
Who sits on top and is a sniper. The
Boring.
guy. What's that?
He said it's a boring job.
Yeah. He reached out to me and told me, but I guess he gets to just sit there and watch YouTube all day. But if anyone ever tries to escape, he does get to pick them off with a rifle. Which I was like, dude, you got to come on the show. That sounds fucking awesome. That's
Open invite, bro. I want to hear
it's a
some
fun
stories.
job.
How many times has he gotten to do it?
That's what I want to know. I want to
Okay.
talk to this guy. How do you get that job, dude? That's fun.
Got to be really good at sniping shit.
Yeah. All right.
So-
Sorry. So this guy
Open prison.
just comes and goes as he pleases in this prison.
Not quite. Apparently, what they do is they let you do like work release, kind of, but you
Okay.
just have to be back to jail by a certain time, or else they come find you. And
By the time they start the pickup basketball game, right?
yes, you have to be back there in time for cribbage. Now, he'd spent 17 years behind bars before he qualified for this program, Carl.
Okay.
So the very first day that he is out, which I believe was December 10th, he steps out on the street and CCTV picks up this image of a man walking up to him and shooting him in the fucking head, pretty much in front of the prison.
I would say that this man is more of a hero than the Luigi Mangione.
Agreed.
Right?
Agreed.
These are the people we should be shooting in the middle of the streets.
I mean, not for nothing. The guy that Luigi killed probably is directly responsible for a lot of people's deaths.
Yeah, but someone else would take that job if he didn't have it, right? I think it's the system.
No one is signing. There's probably somebody who would sign up to kill the 9-year-old in the construction site too. Unfortunately,
I don't know about that, Vinny.
Unfortunately, they're probably.
I don't think
are,
that's
Carl.
true. I don't think that's true.
The fucking creepos of the world. So, long story short.
Long story short, the police officers shook this man's hand for doing their job for them. So thank you for murdering that asshole. We appreciate it. Have a great day, sir.
One of the craziest stats I read, people in Brazil were outraged when this fucking guy got arrested back in 2005. They said 500 people tried to force their way into the police station to fucking lynch him.
They wanted to kill him then.
And that for 17 years.
They didn't forget.
They clothe him, they feed him, and they're like, okay, I guess go get a job. He walks outside, like, that's him. Pow!
And then the victim's mom was quoted as saying she was pissed off that she didn't get to murder the guy. She's like,
Yeah.
hey, I 1 hour? I have to get down there that quickly? I didn't have time. I was working.
I don't know if I'm now anti or for work release for these fucking monsters.
Yeah, it actually kind of works out. Vigilante justice kind of works out. Go figure.
That's a creep off this week, kids.
Excellent.
Carl, I hope you enjoy your Angel Reese poster.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for that. It's so sweet of you. Such a sweet guy.
You know, if you roll it up real tight, you just might be able to fit it up where the pool hose shines.
Fuck off. I'm going to snort so much meth with this thing. That's why I'm going to tighten it up real tight. Just get a big old line through
Great.
there.
Perfect. I hope so. I hope you OD on meth with an Angel Reese poster.
Could you imagine
stuck in your nostril?
Dude, that would be a funny way to die, actually. If anyone has any fentanyl waste substances they want to send me, we do a P.O. box.
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
Hey, it's Super Chat Monday.
I guess. Psycho. New dishwasher. What happened to Jenny? Hacka.
Very good, Rocco Orby 2002.
$1.99 from Lil. How does a dishwasher cause $10,000 in damage?
Okay, so a pipe was chewed through by a rodent. So what happened was the water went directly onto the floor. I had to get my kitchen floor redone. The drop ceiling in the basement is totally destroyed, and all of the carpeting in the basement had to get ripped up and replaced.
Oh man,
it fucking sucks.
I told you to do something about the rats. They were everywhere. Every time I'm over there, they're biting at my legs. I'm trying to review podcasts.
Those are my friends. Shut up.
Yeah. I told Chris to stop feeding him and letting that one ride on his shoulders while he cooks. It's fucking weird.
Anyway, it was not fun.
Yeah.
We're still dealing with it.
I'm sorry, buddy. Not in Indiana. Meathead son is creep of the week.
Oh yeah, I know we didn't even bring up Rob Reiner. What the fuck? That story's crazy.
Now, I saw it very early this morning. Yeah, I saw it very early this morning, and the first thing I thought was, oh, it's got to be that crazy son who they talked about for years. The kid was out on the streets.
Yeah, he's a drug addict. I thought it was just somebody who followed Rob Reiner's Twitter because, god damn, that guy is hateful. He is such a prick on Twitter.
Did you see what Trump wrote about him?
Oh, no, I'd love to see what Trump wrote about him.
Trump wrote a whole thing about how, oh, it's a shame he died. Got rid of another guy with TDS.
Yeah.
Trump made it all about him, which
Well,
is pretty
and rightfully
crazy.
so, because Rob Reiner's made his life all about Trump for the last 8 years.
Okay, wow.
Maybe you're not following that, but
I definitely. Do you think I was following Rob Reiner on Twitter? I'm a big When Harry Met Sally fan. I got a
Spinal Tap. Come on, he's had some good movies.
Bro,
Anyway,
I just watched Spinal Tap 2 yesterday.
oh, we got to talk about that.
Did you see it?
No.
Okay.
Spinal Tap's one of my favorite movies. I can't bring myself to see Spinal Tap 2. I'm so worried
I think
about
you'll
it.
be fine.
Okay.
I think you'll be fine. It's not fantastic.
Okay.
But you know what? There's parts of it. It's pretty marvelous.
I
There's parts
can't
of it that are
imagine
great.
Christopher Guest movie being terrible.
Well, he made that mascot one. Netflix.
I don't think I saw that one.
Probably for the best.
Okay, good. Anyway, yeah, Rob Reiner was murdered. Him and his wife were murdered by their son. They were killed with a knife in their home.
That's not great.
They were chopped up, and they said that someone was a suspect. And I saw right before I came over today that he has been arrested.
So there's some stuff we got to talk about now. What's the deal with you this week? You're going to Vegas again?
I'm heading out to Vegas on Thursday, so I will not be on the show on Friday.
Okay, you'll be back for Monday for
I
Carl
will be
and
back
myself.
for Monday's show.
Creep miss everybody next Monday. On Friday, I'm going to come up with something fun to do. Don't you worry, kids.
Excellent.
Maybe that'll be the week we take our tour of India without Carl.
Or maybe you can just eat a pickled pizza live on the show for everyone.
Why don't you do me a favor and go jerk off to your Angel Reese poster?
All right.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening to the Creep Off this week. Remember, it's nice to be important.
It's more important to be nice.
Good gear. See you next time.